my question, so we're only going to Kingdom Hearts 2, right?
Pretty much.
Just checking.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
I'm just suggesting so I'll know what to talk about, what not to talk about, because, spoilers.
God, they have got to stop changing these foogies because I can't even tell what how any of this works anymore.
Oh, that didn't sound good.
I got it, but I'm trying to figure out just how to get myself out without cropping it.
Oh, I see the issue, what you're struggling with.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right, I think everything should be good now. Whenever Smug can take care of that wasp.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
I like how Bro says this, and he knows exactly what it is.
I mean, I do. It's just funner.
Right or wrong, still funny. Shut up.
Or better.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Autumn Colors podcast. I'm the art Sozo-sha.
I'm Sozo.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering maybe intros, guys.
At this point, I'm just kind of doing away with the old intro, because at this point I think it's just a little over and done.
I'm kidding. I'm the AI who gained sentient smug.
And I'm just here for the free food. Arashi, how's it going?
I'm
cousin
the girl
Am sent me a
Nomura
letter.
can't write for unless it's a boy, Sozo.
I'm the embarrassing cousin that the Allied Master Computer does not like to talk about. See, your cousin Am is doing so much with his life. What are you doing?
Okay, so.
Yeah, alright, we're talking about fucking Kingdom Hearts. Oh my god.
Truly.
I'm just kind of wondering who should go first on this one, because either way, I mean, like, you guys have known the series. I just got into the series because of you fuckers. You know what? Why don't we just start with that? Why don't we just start with that? Why don't we just start with that? Yeah. Go ahead.
I think you should go first, technically.
Yeah. But yeah, we're talking about Kingdom Hearts. The series has been going on for a long time. And no longer than a long time, but no shorter than a long time.
Over 20 years. Yeah, over 20 years. Just 2 decades.
So basically the whole reason for this to begin with is, believe it or not, Snapcube, and I want the audience to follow me on this. So, I'm just gonna be real here, and this is for present company included. The reason why I wanted to watch because at this time, Snapcube came out with the Kingdom Hearts fandom, and they're still doing it. The reason why I wanted to watch it, it's not because it was Kingdom Hearts. I didn't give a fuck about any of that. It's not because of that. It's not because, this is obviously going to be, my only jokes or references to Kingdom Hearts entirely. No. The only reason is I don't know if people know this, but the internet seems to have this habit where anytime Snapcube releases a video, the jokes are funny. Until some of you motherfuckers drive it into the goddamn ground. So, this is the problem I have with the internet. Look, mind you, 100% of this is on the internet. I'm putting all of you under the bus here. Snapcube's done nothing wrong. Snapcube has done absolutely nothing wrong. They are a bunch of people online and call just fandubbing. They're having fun with it. Nothing wrong with that.
It's about they can't control what their fans do, right?
Yes.
Essentially.
Yeah, look. And by all accounts, in a vacuum, yes, everything that they make generally is funny. I mean, hell, I will still occasionally quote stuff from them, like the fucking Resident Evil 2 fan dub. I've occasionally gone like, "Where'd you go? Wait a second! Where'd you go?" I've quoted that occasionally, because it is funny. But let's be real.
Yeah, no, let's just rip the band-aid off. You're talking about the Sonic stuff.
Yeah, because
Let's just rip.
I've come to make an announcement. Shadow and Sonic are infused with piss. Fucking the emeralds are the piss rocks. Black Doom is the devil. There goes Hawaii. You have 13 seconds before this island explodes. Fucking
Ironically,
Miku.
I would say, ironically, you know, the one joke that I know it's still overdone, but it's so fast that it still gets a laugh out of me. Is ha 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 one.
One.
Yeah, that still gets a laugh out of me though.
Reference. But yeah, it's so many of the fucking jokes, especially that last one of Hatsune Miku.
Is that you?
All of them have been overplayed and done into the fucking ground. It is painfully unfunny now because of the internet. So, the reason why I decided, you know what, I want to grab my friends and watch Kingdom Hearts fan dub is because I genuinely wanted to see these jokes before the internet made them unfunny. I wanted to laugh at Snapcube's content before they ultimately became unfunny because of the internet. And that's when enter Smug with... Oh, I don't think I should say that. Enter Smug with...
I told him that. Oh, so you're gonna be like those people who watch Dragon Ball Z abridged and you've never seen Dragon Ball Z. So then you have this weird frame of reference for what the series is.
Yeah, and we were going back and forth, jokingly on some level, but we were going back and forth until I literally just said, would it make you feel better if I read the manga?
I said yes, actually, because how I explained it to him, right, is the manga, if you want a story, right, and I'm not saying the games are bad, obviously, this is my most beloved gaming franchise of all time, but the games also have to be video games, you know, they can't be, like, taking a shot here, they can't be Sony's movie games where 90% of it is cutscenes, right?
Yeah.
So, if you want a story for Kingdom Hearts, you read the manga. If you want, like, obviously, 3 does a better job of this, because 3 balances gameplay and story really well.
Mm-hmm.
That's another topic. Yeah, what I told him was, if you want, read the mangas, you know, it's about the same thing, you know? And some people would actually argue that the story in the manga is a lot better than what you get in the game because it has more context.
Yeah. And so I began my little journey into looking at the manga. First thing that came up, I asked, why is there porn?
Why
is there porn? Like, fucking Aqua, Jessica Rabbit, fucking shit.
Yeah, that's one thing.
It was so funny because that's the first question he asked. He's like, "Why does this series have so much?" And I was like, "You've seen the normal stuff, okay?"
I have documented, and I'm gonna go through the logs bit by bit, not all in one go because we gotta talk about this individually. And for the record, for anyone wondering, we are just going to be covering the content focused on 1 through 2, so that's going to be 1, Chain of Memories, 3, 5, 8, and 2, because that's all I've really focused on for right now.
Because you actually wanted to play 3, right?
I mean, you guys have been egging me on into getting 3, so I'll be like, you know what, you know, I'll get to my thoughts on 2, because I genuinely have, like, I would generally get on to my thoughts too, because I have a lot of thoughts. But, yeah. Alright, so I'm coming up on, I think, the end, or the beginning of it. Yes. Okay, so yeah, first thing I show was the search history and whatnot. Alright, so I just started showing. First thing I did was when I was reading this, I was starting to read it in call. And one of the things I remember is like there's a picture of like Sora in Traverse Town and coming across a prostitute. I'm like, oh. That's why there's porn.
Yeah, I'm glad. By the way, the mommy's a little bit darker.
Oh yeah. And also a lot more well drawn because like Nomura's like funnier faces get translated so well in his art style as opposed to the Square Enix engine.
Yeah.
Right. But but it was also limited by like the PS2 hardware, so you really can't be that upset about it because it's like it makes sense. But at the same time, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't change the fact. It does make it funnier though, seeing it in manga form.
Yeah. And I'm going through this, and I was reading it, like, yeah, it had a level of darkness. I was genuinely more or less actually having fun with it. And at some point, it was when they, yeah, it was when, like, fucking Riku was being, fucking groomed by Maleficent. Hey, Sora doesn't care about you. He replaced you with Disney characters and everything. And I'm looking at this like, why doesn't Kingdom Hearts 1 shift the focus to saving Kairi? Like, show Kairi being kidnapped by the Heartless and Sora and Riku teaming up to save her before they get split up and go on their own journeys to find each other and save Kairi. Like, you change a little to nothing about the actual story. It makes a lot more sense as to why Sora goes through all these Disney worlds and why Riku seems to be pissed that Sora forgot about Kairi.
Well, you see, the thing is that, if I remember right, and you can, like, fact check me in post, I don't believe the manga goes into Neverland, and that's where Hook's ship, assumingly.
Oh, no,
and that's when Sora, that's when Sora's like, hey.
But that's where I'm like, because for the most part, like, the problem I have started for that because Sora is just kind of, alright, I need to find my friends. Hey, let's go through all these Disney worlds with Donald and Goofy. And it's just like, the story there seems to be like Riku kind of resenting Sora because he seemed to just kind of replace him and Kairi with Donald and Goofy from his perspective.
Right.
Which
because,
you know, okay, but at the same time, it's just like, the story itself doesn't really set itself up to being about, we need to save Kairi.
That's what I was about to get into. It's like, yeah, the thing about Kingdom Hearts 1, right? Hang on.
Plus, there was that instance where they do reunite in Traverse Town, and Sora's like, "Oh, hey, since you're here, you can come with us. We can find Kairi together." And then Donald.
Sorry, the ninjas got me. Hang on.
But yeah, then.
The thing about Kingdom Hearts 1, right, is that you can tell that this is, like, very clearly the first game, because it's like, okay, why are Sora, Donald, and Goofy traveling together? I don't know. Donald and Goofy were told to find the key bearer. Okay, why is Sora still going through all these Disney worlds? You know, it's like,
yeah. And then
it's a shrug until they bring up the point about the keyholes, but that wasn't the original intention, so you can't really throw that out there.
Yeah, more or less.
That wasn't the original intention of the journey.
Yeah.
And it does become it, but...
To be fair, I actually don't have too much to say about Kingdom Hearts 1 because a lot of it is just kind of... It feels very by the numbers. And to be fair, that was kind of how it was because it was literally, hey... Square Enix and Disney made a collab. That was really kind of the intention. It was never really, hey, we're gonna make this big epic franchise with all these different characters. No, it was literally just, hey, Disney, you got characters, I got characters, we're both popular. What do you say we be popular together, kind of thing.
Nomura chokes a Disney exec. Nomura chokes a Disney exec to the wall of an elevator. But listen, I got an offer you can't refuse.
Yeah, okay, I'll listen to what you gotta say. Just let me go.
It's not. Hey, it's not about the money. It's about sending a message.
That message being he was very ballsy to end Kingdom Hearts 1 the way it ended.
Yeah. And,
Oh yeah. By the way,
yeah.
I'll get into that because I don't think Sozo has ever seen the secret movies.
Hmm.
The secret movies, yeah, the secret movies were like completion bonuses that teased that next game. And come to find out in a later interview that Nomura said that he was so unsure that it would get a sequel, he just wanted to do something fun and be like, oh
Yeah.
man, this is what it would look like if I got to continue it.
Yeah. And then I move on to the point where Riku makes heel turn. Spoiler alert for Kingdom Hearts 1, a game that came out 20 years ago. Riku is actually the quote-unquote protagonist. He's the quote-unquote chosen one because he has the Keyblade. And you know, like Donald and Goofy make it clear that yeah, well, we follow whoever bears the Keyblade, which okay. And I was like, I read through it and I'm like, okay, I get that more now, but yeah, Donald and Goofy, y'all are still some fake friends.
I was about to say, he was so mad when this happened.
Yeah, y'all ain't shit.
I heard about it the first time and I was just like, wait, why the fuck is Donald and Goofy, like, just leaving Sora? Wow, y'all some fake bitches.
He's like, no,
And
it's
I'm like,
literally
okay,
our
I get
job.
it more now. Doesn't stop the fact that y'all are just some fake bitches. And then I read through more of it, like, Goofy, like, tries to protect Sora from Riku trying to attack him and everything, and like, hey, would you spare Sora and whatnot? And then I'm like, you know, you could have just said that the key brainwashes characters. You add that detail, you lose none of the story. Like, the Keyblade wielder shouldn't be messing with other stories to begin with, and Disney characters have to follow the bearer. The Keyblade shouldn't even exist to begin with. Like, has everyone ever considered that the Keyblade, maybe, just possibly, is being hunted by the Heartless? Because the Keyblade is made of their hearts?
Every veteran Kingdom Hearts fan is nervously tugging at their collar.
Ooh.
I'm just looking at this, I'm like...
Because I'm not going to spoil anything, but the answer is so much more nightmarish, Sozo.
Oh,
It's so much
good.
worse in
It gets
hindsight.
worse.
And so much more nightmarish than that.
Yeah, when you told us about it in DS, I was like, wait a minute, does he know?
Yeah.
That's too much.
Everyone tugging at their
Okay,
collars.
mind you, I'm reading off the logs that I sent both of you. Followed up with, wait, Riku's black?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
I threw
the
it
dark
down until they turned the AM from you.
Yeah. Which, considering the rest of the fucking story, Riku gets race washed quite a bit.
Don't ask why he's voiced by Billy Zane in the first game and later voiced by Richard Epcar. Don't worry about that.
And then
No, this.
I get to the plot point of Sora turning into a Heartless for Kairi. And I'm like, looking at this like...
This was the big crash out.
Yeah, I literally said, quote, wait, hold up. Why wasn't Kairi the protagonist of 2? That would have been a great stopping point. You make at the time I was looking at this, like, and mind you, I didn't know anything about what would happen in post games, aside from like some details here and there I've heard and seen. Didn't really know much of anything, because I mean, you couldn't really help that because Kingdom Hearts was fucking popular back in the day. And
Everywhere, yeah.
Look, dude, I know about Organization 13. I knew about some of this shit. Like, don't get me wrong, but it's just
That's pop culture.
I didn't know the nitty gritty. But I was like, when Sora is a Heartless, and this was while I was still reading 1, I was like, why don't you just make that the ending to 1? and then have Kairi travel with Heartless Sora and learn what happened while she was unconscious, and becoming motivated to save her friends, and while Disney and Final Fantasy characters just fuck around and whatnot. She gets her own Keyblade. Mind you, I was not even aware of any of this shit. So I am...
Yeah.
Gets her own Keyblade through her own resolve, like, Scott Pilgrim, when he earns the power of self-respect and whatnot. And make the third game about how she saves Sora and Kairi. Like, more or less, that was the kind of idea I was going on. And then, I literally just said, like, I knew it was a joke, but now I'm looking at this, I'm like, wow, she really is everything that's wrong with the Kingdom Hearts series. And then, like, and then I say, as soon as I learn about Aqua, I'm calling it right now, I'll insist that Kairi should have been instead.
That's really, you wanna know what's funny is that Aqua is Kairi's mentor, and a lot of people are like, well, I'm glad we finally got a female protagonist, and she's actually great. But would you stop just like making everything in her life go wrong?
Yeah.
It's like you can't have one thing without like trading another. She can't be happy.
I made the comparison. Nomura to Kingdom Hearts is Toriyama to Dragon Ball.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's the unfortunate idea of Nomura was inspired by a shonen anime, and unfortunately that kind of translated to his treatment of female characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the weird thing about that is that, and no offense, this is really gonna upset people. No offense. Unlike Toriyama, later on, because he could, Nomura can write female characters. He just refuses to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we saw that with, and I'm getting ahead of myself now, we saw that with Shion. So you can write female characters.
Why can't you do more of that?
So then,
I don't wanna.
Yeah. So then I finished the end of Kingdom Hearts 1. I'm like, okay, I'm looking at the ending. Okay, Sora and Kairi separate and whatnot, and Riku is with Mickey. And I'm looking at this, and I'm like, now that I'm finished, quote, Nomura, come on! You somehow set the stage for Kairi to be a protag, and you fucked it up! The fuck is wrong with you? I say, and I quote, I hate you. I hate both of you for getting me hooked into this. I hate both of you. This shit is great. I love this series. But now I'm just thinking, why couldn't Kairi be a protagonist? Why did Toei get One Piece? Why?
Why didn't Toei get One Piece? It's the three stooges with witches.
It's the Three Stooges with witches.
And then I was like, I think more or less I was just kind of fucking off and whatnot. I did show the satire of the fucking the fucking Lily Orchard with somebody who made it Kingdom Hearts is garbage and here's why. It's a clear fucking parody of
Joe,
Lily
yeah.
Orchard.
I admit I was a little bit slow on the uptake. I was like,
yeah. That's how good it fucking is.
Do you know why? Do you know why I could tell it was satire? Because they approach it the same way that like Donkey does stuff. You know, he does JRPGs. Yeah. That's how I could tell. Like, oh, so you're joking? Got it.
He's like, okay, yeah, it took me a bit. I'll admit.
And we're not exactly doing this in order, but I will get to the elephant in the room that we did. But in a bit.
Blonde elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Yes.
But after that, we watched Milky Subway, which was cool. And yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Halo comes out with a 1 remaster. We fucking hate it. So on and so forth.
Actually, it's a remake.
The fact we fucking hate it.
Either way, fuck it, and fuck the people who shill for it. Okay. So, I say that pretty much the reason why I've been off this, the reason why I stopped binging the manga, my app crashed, I had to reinstall it, it set everything back like a month, so I've been looking for everything I added and read, Now I can pick up Kingdom Hearts again. The first panel I see is literally I read Chain of Memories because you told me to read it first.
Yeah, it's important.
Yeah, I read it. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Read it.
Oh, no, you're a little light on that. I'm mad. Sozo, I'm sorry, derail real quick, keep that thought. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories was the next game in the franchise. Kingdom Hearts 1 was on PS2. Chain of Memories comes out on the Game Boy Advance. Something PlayStation kids probably don't have.
So you can imagine how fun that was for most of us. Not me, I had both.
Oh man.
Yeah, go ahead.
But I opened up with this panel. I could probably I'm just gonna be editing these shit in post. But there was a panel of just one of the shadow people saying like, "You must lose something that is dear to you, Sora." Behind you.
Behind you.
just start fucking with them right.
Then there's some funny stuff. It's like, and which I'm pretty sure is just like they're writing their excuses for the games of like why you have to start from the beginning. It's like you've forgotten every spell and ability that you knew. It's just like, wait, dodge roll is just a somersault now? And I'm just like, I quote, "Why is dodging a subroutine? It's not that complex."
It's just stare.
Seriously, no.
What?
That genuinely, that is why I will not go back to play the first game. It's like, why is dodging an ability the game gives you after you beat the first boss?
Yeah, if you play the first game, I would recommend playing it on PC and with like an overhaul mod.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get into Oh yeah, that's
Nobody
right.
may
Okay,
cry.
so what I did is I played I played Kingdom Hearts a little bit, and then I read the manga to 1. And then after I read the manga to 1, I played Kingdom Hearts 2, and we were like, and you were saying, it's just like, dude, you should have like read fucking 358 and fucking Chain of Memories before this and everything. You're gonna get so lost. And I'm like, I'll be fine. Game fucking soft locks me. And then I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm going back to the manga. So read Chain of Memories, and one of my favorite quotes of fucking Chain of Memories: "My brain's forgotten, but my heart remembers." That's just 10 out of 10 writing right there. Also,
there's
a question. Here's a question I have to ask after even reading all of them. Why the fuck is Aerith alive?
That's something. It's something they quote unquote have to explain away. Is that these are all technically alternate universes. Like, this is not canon to FF7, so in this universe, Aerith did not. Yeah.
Why the fuck is she still alive?
Because
the more important question is, why is Aerith alive, and why is Sephiroth not trying to kill her?
No, the real question is, why is she mixing soda with milk?
That's
anyway.
Another problem.
I meet the hot redhead.
The fan favorite. Everybody in the community loves him.
To the point where it's unnatural.
And for some reason, Goofy had a dumpy in the manga.
Goofy had a dumpy.
I met some of Organization 13. And then I say this. I'm gonna just say it. Sora, Kairi, and Riku should have been protagonists in every sequel. Sora in 1, Kairi in 2, Riku in 3. Then tell the story from all their perspectives till a final battle in 4.
Technically, you could argue in 3, Riku's kind of the second protagonist.
Oh yeah.
So you do kind of get your
throughout the entire games, you could argue that Riku is the second protagonist.
Yeah. Because he has his own story arc in Chain of Memories.
Yeah.
I don't know if the manga goes into that. I just realized.
It kind
Okay.
of does,
Kind of.
but it either glosses through it or kind of tells it in tandem with Sora's story.
Also, Mickey pretty much calls out a number of Kingdom Hearts fans by saying, "Believe in yourself, brush your teeth, take a bath."
Hey, listen, well, we don't forgive the mouse for his crimes, alright?
Yeah, I'm gonna just come out and say it. Mickey ain't shit.
Cool.
That's not important until later.
This has nothing to do with Kingdom Hearts. We just want you to know Mickey ain't shit.
Trust us, it's a lot of
Organization
Okay.
13 member, like one of the only fucking girls on the team.
Yeah, I gave Sozo the fun fact, and I remember his reaction was like, fun fact, by the way, Lucia was also originally supposed to be a woman, but Nomura did not like the idea of two women trying to overthrow an entirely male-centered organization.
So they just made him flamboyant. It's the big hair of the scythe, isn't it?
Kingdom Hearts, dated or progressive? Nomura can
You may
only
recall.
write women if they're men.
And they are women for men.
Also,
That's a
Sora gets fucking Sora gets underneath a woman.
I was gonna say,
Which is
hey,
the second time that Sora has been hit on by a woman. I'll get to that bit.
So we can't keep avoiding it forever, you know, the
I'll
entire
get to it in
racing
a bit.
chain of memory. Yeah. Why do we
get
get to
there.
a fireworks factory?
We get there when we get there.
Okay, and then one of the Organization 13 members makes a Riku duplicate. Well, I'm like, okay, seriously, Riku, what's with the white face? And I'm reading more into it, and it's like, he's a clone. You made a replica? I'm like, wait. You made a white face Riku on purpose?
Oh no, they made a recuplica.
Ah, yes. The Recuplica. Apparently,
Then Riku gets approached by Organization 13. What do you want? Will you come with me? No way. Leaves.
I value male.
I value male.
Calls Organization 13 a little more high quality than you, old hag.
Oh, hag.
And then in comes the chain of memories, the gaslight gatekeep girl boss Namine.
You're making her out to be such an awful verse.
Bro,
I didn't
I'm
wanna-
reading this and I'm just like, wow. What the fuck? Because it's like, literally, it's the line from the fucking DBZ Kai. Like, the two androids that were already a part of the story. Yes, from the very beginning. I'm like, I'm looking at this with, like, apparently, Namine is the center of attention now. She's the one where it's like Sora and Riku remember her. And I'm just like, wow, you literally just Megan Fox Transformers this. You replaced Kairi with a different girl. Like, what is Nomura's I say this, what is Nomura's beef with his damsel in a coma?
I loved this so much. Sozo could not, yeah, I was gonna say, Sozo could not tell if this was Nomura swirling with him and just retconning a character in, or if it was actually part of the plot.
Yeah, and I'm reading this, I'm like going through it, and then I mentioned, and I think I need to show you, Arashi, by the way, this series got inspired by 9/11, because it is very emo. After one, it is very emo.
Yeah. That's the other thing, right? Is that Sozo, I remember the message he sent me. He was like, "What was this game when I was a teenager?"
Yeah, I was like, where was this game when I was a teenager? I would have it is a mixture of disappointment and hatred for my past about this game. So, anyway, I'm continuing to read this with Organization 13, and these guys are literally just chilling, and I will get to the point I made about Organization 13, what I love about them, when I get to 358. And then like I'm reading it, like a bunch of Organization 13 members are just chilling and eating snacks and whatnot, and I'm just like, okay, they're growing on me. And then I get to the part with like Namine and was just like, oh, Namine has been tampering with your memories. She ripped up your memories and replaced them with fake ones. I'm like, oh, so she's a parasocial loser. Okay.
I love, and I quote verbatim, none of this would have happened if it wasn't for her.
None of this would have fucking happened if it wasn't for her. None of this would have fucking happened if it wasn't for Namine. It wouldn't have fucking happened. She is a fan of Sora and the like that wanted to be involved, and so she booted Kairi from their memories just to self-insert herself.
What's crazy is this has more thought put into it than the Jellopocalypse video.
Also, the manga goes full on Tom and Jerry. And also, we will get to that in a second.
Also, I just want to say that the meltdown you had when you posted EDMs was legendary. Just, that's what fucking happened if it wasn't for her.
Yeah. I'm looking at this and I'm like, Namine is like, you'll forget me, but that's just the links of the chain of memories coming undone. I want to believe. And first off, she said it. She said the title of the game. She said the title of the game. Second off,
she said,
lady, go outside, log the fuck off, stop obsessing over famous people on the internet.
Oh, so did you see outside? It's kind of like a nasty void.
And then you can insert the, well, that's just parallel Kairi, dude. Mind you, I still haven't even read, like, any of the feature ones. Like, mind you, like, again, this is like, I'm coming off of one, part of the beginning of two, and going into Shade of Memories, I'm like, oh, well, that's just parallel Kairi, dude. And, like, comment here, to which I refute with just make her Kairi then. Sora and Riku forgot Kairi existed, and this is that remembrance. Who the fuck is Roxas?
Well, the thing is, right, is that they had such an easy out for that, because it's like, yeah, you could have. There's a reason you don't remember who she is. She's a nobody, you know?
Yeah. And here comes the part where it's like, I am, like, genuinely, at this point, I am still kind of confused about everything regarding all these other characters, and I'm making light of it until things start clicking. Legitimately, it was like, now I'm moving on to KH2. And I was like, he's talking about how he remembers himself as, like, Sora and everything. I'm like, okay, these people need a fucking life. Why are you obsessed with kids on some fucking island?
Yeah, then it just all starts to come together.
I think the moment it clicked was Sozo literally sends me a message that, hey, they all have it.
He's like, wait a minute.
Okay, so I didn't tell them this until I got finished with 2. But, because they were... Or no, it was actually 358. Because they were making it really fucking obvious, but I got word a while back that was, you know, insert blank here. The villain keeps an eye on anyone who actually, like, has an X on their title. So I'm like, I'm looking at the different characters and I'm, like, noticing X's. I'm like, you're evil, aren't you?
Not fast.
Also, the manga I was reading incorporated, like, images from the 3D game, and I was just like, God, natural light!
I think we'll also get into the Keyblade debacle you had.
Also, panel of just Roxas saying, shit! Hey, wait, shit! By the way, rated D for everyone.
Okay, can't say that in the video game.
And then keeps going. Axel comes back. I'm like, yay, eye candy's back. And then this was a genuine question I had. But this is when they really started to incorporate the salty ice cream.
Yes.
And I was wondering this for a while, and this is a genuine question, by the way. It was like,
okay,
popsicle is a Western thing, right?
It depends, because they always classify it as ice cream. They never say popsicle.
I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
I say, quote, the fuck it is, because ice cream comes with a tub and a spoon. And a couch. Blanket. And pictures of an ex-girlfriend you have jacked off way too much to.
What?
And yes, one is too many.
Rated E for everyone, by the way.
And then I was looking at, like, again, I was looking at the designs and fashion that Nomura was, so I was like, I love that it's clear as day that this was inspired by emo culture in 9/11. Because all one needed was a fucking all Kingdom Hearts 1 needed was a fucking lopsided tree. These bitches are, like, on a ledge, hot topicked up with particles in hand, sitting on a ledge just talking about life.
After work.
Yeah.
You know, after work.
Yeah, insert the do you feel Sora line. Hey, phrasing. And Namine just watching over Sora's unconscious body. I'm like, bitch, I blame you for all of this.
That's probably ever going to forgive Nominate. Ever.
Just a vitriol.
Yeah, and then it finally clicked. I was like, oh, it's like, Roxas, do you remember your real name? I'm like, oh, Roxas, Sora, X. Oh, so Roxas is evil Sora. I'm like, he has an X. Nobody good in anything has an X. Phoenix, right? Evil. Jack and Dester, oh, you better can believe they're evil.
It's like, the more we click, the more me and Smug just watch, tapping our fingers.
Yeah, Organization 13 member steals Roxas's wallet. Dude says, bitch, it's mine now. And then they followed by Alliance just like, it's better that he doesn't know the truth. And I'm like, it was actually my wallet first. Roxas, I still don't understand this. Roxas gets to fight, or not Roxas, sorry, Safer, fights Vivi. And I'm just like, Vivi can summon comets? I don't think he's walking with that one.
The thing is, right, about that is there's such weird and random pulls, right?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not just talking about this in just like Kingdom Hearts 2. The Final Fantasy inclusions are just such weird random pulls. Like, yeah, sure, it's like, it's Yuffie, it's Aerith, it's Squall, and... Shut up.
Sid.
Yeah, it's Yuffie, Squall, Aerith, Sid, which Sid makes more sense because the gummy ship, right? That's fine.
Yeah.
Cypher, Vivi, Fujin, and Raijin.
Don't forget Setzer.
Setzer's even weirder. It's like, he just comes out of nowhere.
No, seriously, why the fuck was he there?
Yeah, I'm just here to bully them every children, and then win at cop.
Yeah. Continuing on, Nomura gives fan service to the Yaoi fans. Kairi comes back. I'm like, oh, right, you exist.
I totally forgot how Petus, Waka, and Selfie were also on the island.
Okay, and then this is where I start actually really getting into it. So, at this point, Roxas is actually, like, this point they're really coming to, like, a conclusion of the prologue. Roxas is not, like, nobody really seems to see or know who Roxas is. He's starting to feel alone and everything. Like, he's got all his ice cream and nobody to eat it with. He's feeling bad. First person by his side, Axel. He's not even with a face, or he's not even, like, trying to fight or anything. Dude gives him, like, a souvenir and just wants to hang out with him. And I'm like, dude, I kind of want to join the darkness now. Like, Roxas had fake friends this whole time, and Axel's the only one, after all of this, who wants to hang. Like, fuck yeah, I'm down. I want people like that in my life.
It's because they're actually best friends.
Yeah. Like, I got that vibe when I was already reading, too. And I was
well,
like...
yeah, no, I'm not telling you something you don't know, but...
I know. But it was like, I was like, dude, even if they were just people who met, I'm like, yo, like, they should just be best friends. I'm like, I literally, like, you say, and I quote, I love how you say I'm down to be evil. And I say, bro, every time we on the side of light, it is just fake friends after fake friends. Riku wanted his friends back. Donald the Goofy wanted to not have that. Axel's a real one, bro. I don't care if he's lying, he just want to hang. Like, man got stabbed in the back, and he still want to hang. Like, dude, fuck Kingdom Hearts. Light's overrated. I want to be evil.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing, there's I don't know if it's in the manga, but there's kind of a heartbreaking scene in Kingdom Hearts 2, the actual game, where it's like a flashback to what Roxas, while he was leaving the organization. And Axel's like, you can't just do that, they'll kill you. And Roxas is walking away, he's walking away, he's like, nobody would miss me. And Axel's like, yeah, I would.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a really good, it's such a really great scene.
Yeah. Then you respond, are you gonna be shocked when I tell you Axel is the most beloved character in the series? And I respond as a joke, wait, you mean Sancho, Bob, feed-ass Sora, and his boyfriend aren't the ones people love the most? You mean to tell me an evil organization full of people who just want to be friends and hang out are the most relatable and beloved characters? Followed by, can I be real here for a second? Mickey ain't do shit this whole time.
followed by a reaction image of the panel.
Yeah. And then I was like, okay, so at this point Roxas disappears, Sora wakes up, plot details and whatnot, and then all of a sudden Donald the Goofy just finally come back, and I'm just like, can you two just fuck off?
Please? When we saw after that,
I was actually liking it when it was the original characters at this point. I was like, the Disney stuff, I was just like, I didn't really need it anymore.
Yeah, I remember explicitly what I said was, well, the Newcomers, it eventually stops being like a Disney fanfic at that point. They don't really matter that much later.
The bad news is,
like, the only thing that mattered, the only thing that mattered in one with that were princesses were plot devices, Maleficent groomed a kid to be your boy toy, and died with his key in her. That's literally what fucking happened. You can't tell me otherwise. And also, and again, I look at this now with the understanding of, like, more along the lines of what Heartless are and even what Nobodies can kind of be. And they're like, a Heartless has no reason, it attacks humans to steal their souls. And I'm like, no, they don't.
Oh, he's such a baby. Sounds grow back.
And then I make a reference to, I think, one of the Key and Peele sketches. Like, the black individuals going after Sora when he had the Keyblade. The white individuals going after Roxas who wanted to know the truth. And I'm just like, as you can see right now, the universe is being controlled by lots of oppressive white nobodies, making it harder for everyone to advance. But we don't hear much news about that, now do we?
I sent that right after you sent me the stupid Mickey Keyblade.
Yeah, they put Mickey on a spit.
Oh, God.
Also, Roxas gets, or not Roxas, Sora gets an X on his clothing. Yep, he's evil now.
No, he's being tracked.
God, that's still a stupid plot point.
They put, like, fucking Namine in, like, a back closet or some shit. And I'm just like, damn, maybe she really is Kyrie. Then, oh my god, this is where I'm just like, you know, maybe these guys aren't good people. Because
just saying.
I was like, Sora has a panel that says, hey, Organization 13 has done nothing but bad things. I'm just like, maybe Kingdom Hearts is literally just indoctrination.
To be fair, I haven't lied since I got here.
It's like, Organization 13 is evil and they do evil things. They just want to be friends. They just want
They
friends.
want to be, they want to be complete. That is the thing.
They just want a heart.
I'm like, look at them plotting their evil schemes. It's like
No.
Vixen and...
But no, that was my favorite reaction of yours. Is later this big dramatic reveal, like Vixen and Monsieur Jeff. You're just, I don't know who this is.
Right, I'll get to that in a sec, but I was like, look at them plotting their evil schemes. And it's like Vixen and a member of Organization 13, like at a vending machine, just drinking and whatnot and joking around.
Just drinking.
Like, it's like, why did you bother to come back? I like the lunch here.
The lunch is cheap.
Nomura tries to get Sora laid for the third time. Because Sora sees naked Milan. I'm just like, okay, the first time's kind of an accident. The second time, maybe. The third time, Nomura, you just want Sora to get laid.
I mean,
You just want sort of bang Disney characters, don't you?
I'm sure there's an R34 of that somewhere.
Probably.
You don't even probably have to look that hard. That's the
You-
sad
you
thing.
That one of the
really
members,
don't.
one of the members of Organization 13 was Riku, and he was like, "What? So Organization 13 might not be as evil as we thought." They bring back Olympus Coliseum again.
Yeah, expect that.
No. This is the first time they've done it.
No, they did it 3 times.
This is the first time they've.
No, this is the first time they did it, but it's the third time. Well, we will expect to see it again.
Oh right. I say, oh right, you two exist. It focuses on Queen Minnie and Princess Daisy.
Why don't you explain that one to me?
It was like, oh yeah, Queen Minnie, it's terrible. Like, what is it, Daisy? Why are you rushed? And there's like, they're dealing with like some stuff with the Heartless and the Nobodies, and it's there for like a chapter.
Yeah, well, that's how it is. That's kind of how it is in the game too. It's like,
Oh,
oh,
good.
no,
So,
well, it's
Nomura,
yeah,
so even when it's Disney characters, Nomura can't write women. Good to know.
yeah. It's literally just, oh no, Maleficent is trying to destroy Disney Castle. Well, Sora and the gang better go back in the past to fix this.
And then,
All right, Sora and the gang fix it.
then
That's
they go to Steamboat Willie, which, hey, props.
Boom, that was the past.
And then we get Mickey as an Organization 13 member, which the one thing I'm kind of sad at, they didn't, I know it's an overplayed line, but I'm just like, they didn't have Mickey at any point in the manga say, "Say, fellas, did somebody mention the door to darkness?"
Oh, you mean a very, very not done to death and super funny meme?
I'm just like, dude, like, I know it's overdone, but in the same vein of like you with Sonic and the fan time saying one, I'm like, I can't get over fucking
Yeah,
Mickey just saying
sorry, I
that
mentioned the door to darkness.
shit.
I'm getting a headache again, but I still love the reaction to, this is the fun time when you see the first panel of Agrabah.
I'm like,
Why are we back here?
and then I'm looking at it like, Mickey comes back, and I'm just like, oh, it looks like it won't be my turn to appear yet. Thank you, the 3 of you. I'm like, what did you do? Mickey abandoned his crown,
What does he do?
his wife, his friends, fucked off for all of one in Chain of Memories. Mickey, you suck.
You think you're Splinter Cell, but you're not.
Oh my gosh, I was talking about Kingdom Hearts 2, I just remembered there is more Final Fantasy representation, right? There's the freaking 3, there's the freaking 10 2. Weird callback. That is
Yeah.
just, they don't matter, so why were they
And
here?
Then Advent Children, somehow, with Aerith still
Happened.
alive.
Yeah, because Cloud has the Advent Children outfit on.
Yeah, and so does
And
Tifa.
the Aoife.
Yeah,
and
don't-
because
But- Yeah, the real reason was because all Advent Children happened around the same time as Kingdom
Yeah.
Hearts 2.
Yeah,
Better
it's
put that
pretty
in for
obvious.
marketing. Yeah.
And then Axel steals from the organization some new clothes for himself. Yeah, and this is when they were really starting. Dude, I don't even know how you pronounce his name. X? Size?
Psyx.
That's
Psyx.
That's not funny. It's never been funny. It's never gonna be funny.
But it is Syax.
Oh, wait till you hear some of their real names. That's the real stupid part. But we'll get into that later.
But dude has a fucking X on his face, and this is where I was literally just saying, a little birdie some years ago told me something. The villain around anyone is a villain around anyone with an X. I'm like, it's happened so many fucking times, and it's looking me dead in the face. I'm just like, do you expect me to just be oblivious or actually ask, does the X mean anything at this point?
How do you feel about Ansem and Ansem the Lies, right?
Mm. And then Kairi wants to do stuff, and I'm like, yeah, you should do stuff. And I'm like, and then she gets involved, Pluto starts taking her along and everything, and she meets Roxas's fake friends. I'm like, see, yeah, that's what the people want. Involvement, focus, story impotence. You're doing good so far. Just don't screw it. They cut back to Sora. This is the third fucking time.
My ass is pissed off.
Just completely dying. She's like, how's it going?
Some funny moments, and then literally, Sora hurts Syax's feelings. Anyway,
to be fair, he did it first.
And then I say,
well, let's say which.
Yes. And then they make the whole detail about actually the whole reason of why Roxas and Sora are kind of like quote-unquote the same is because Roxas is Sora's nobody. It happened back in 1 when he sort of stabbed himself with a key. I'm like, okay. But I still stand by Sora should just been kept a Heartless that travels with Kairi. I mean, with the way the story was going, Roxas being a nobody literally would have not changed the overarching story much. Just make Kairi the Keyblade wielder. And then that 10-2 representation, right?
Man, that's so weird. It's not any better in the game, for the record. If you're wondering, they also just kind of pop in the game, and then they're like, bye.
And then they fuck off and give you a cool Keyblade.
Okay, anyway, Tron exists, Lilo and Stitch exists, Tifa is in Advent Children, and I'm like, why is Tifa alive?
Tifa didn't die.
Yeah, Tifa's still alive.
Why is Tifa still alive?
She's still alive even in the fucking game. And then we get to see how fucking incompetent Organization 13 is.
On some office level shenanigans.
Boy.
There's one thing I will give the manga. It does try to do the comedic angle a bit better.
Well, yeah, because it has time to do that, right? The game really isn't left with much time to do that.
Right. But
by the way, they killed off Goofy. Only to bring him back again.
There was a whole moment and all everything.
And here was where I was literally just like, I'm just starting to realize, oh my god, Sora really is a manipulated dumbass kid. Because they literally just said, whenever a Heartless is defeated by a Keyblade, a heart gets at least, right? Those hearts are what the organization are after. I'm like, did you never stop to question this dude? Like, what, did Ruby Riders take over for this shit?
Okay, to be in Sora's defense, I will admit, when you're fighting for your life as a 12, 13-year-old kid,
he's 14.
Well, how old was he in Kingdom Hearts 1?
I think he was 14. I'll check.
Somebody
fact check me on this.
Alright, yeah, please fact check me on this. But around that time, when you're fighting little forces of Satan, you don't question where the hearts go.
No, he's 14 in Kingdom Hearts 1, the manual. Or the original game in Japanese says so.
Okay. And therefore, it must be true.
Speaking of dumb kids, Nomura promotes Stockholm Syndrome, I guess.
Apparently.
Well,
Literally, Kyrie gets imprisoned, and one of the guys are trying to be nice to her, and I'm like, look, Kyrie, this is the most Nomura's gonna do for you. Might as well give in to Stockholm Syndrome, I guess.
you might as well be nice to the guy.
I'm like, we
You might as well
we
do it.
could have actually had something with Kyrie traveling with the Heartless. And then
We
Sora fights his nobody. And then at this point, like, genuinely, I was genuinely invested in 2 at this point. I was, like, really good. I was making jokes, but I was, like, actually invested in. I'm looking at the conclusion of the Sora and Roxas fight. I'm like, you know, on second thought, can we go back to eating ice cream?
Oh boy,
Please?
it gets worse.
He said, "Oh boy."
Yeah, it gets worse. Quote, in order to further lure Sora into our plans, you, Kyrie, will become the bait. Indeed, therefore, you ought to shout, scream, and cry a little more. Then Riku finally dropped the white face.
Molly dropped the white face.
Molly embraces the melanin.
And then...
Only for it to come back later.
Yeah, fucking terrible.
And then Sora kills another one of the Organization 13 members. And he's crying because, you know, I don't want to fade away Roxas. And just like, Sora's just like, do you guys not have hearts? And Donald and Goofy are just like, that act you did was just to throw us off. Don't let it get to you. And I'm just like, and even then they're like, Sora won't even take a swing at the Heartless now. This is bad. And I'm just like, oh my god, the good guys really are brainwashed.
He's like, yeah, I'm starting to think you both might be the problem here.
Oh boy, there's going to be a character in Birth by Sleep you just love Sozo, and this was getting on your nerves. He's gonna be your favorite.
He's gonna be your best friend. Hey, you good? We good?
Kyrie got the fucking Keyblade. At that point, I say, I just want to talk to Nomura. 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 I just want to punch Nomura. I just want to talk to Nomura. And even with that, she still does fuck all. She gets a Keyblade, and she's like, you know what? I actually want to be involved in this story more because, like, I don't want us to be apart again. They separate her for the final fucking boss.
Yeah. Well, I did let you know though. Like, obviously that doesn't mean anything right now, but in Remind they do kind of fix that.
Finally took them time to deal with it.
And it only took like what, 14 years, 13 years.
But genuinely, I actually really loved the ending to Kingdom Hearts 2, faults and all. And I came back with, I stand by it. I hate the both of you. I hate you with a burning passion. This series is amazing. I love it. But now I'm just thinking of is, why couldn't Kyrie be the protagonist?
Oh, you didn't even get the... Bro, the final boss of Kingdom Hearts 2 goes so hard when it starts with this music, and then all you just hear is anger and hate are supreme. And it's like, holy crap, this dude lost it.
Imagine getting a coat full of zebra stripes and suddenly you're throwing hands and kicking people over space.
Oh, the laser thing is like iconic, dude.
There's no such thing as light.
And
This is like probably my favorite villain in this whole series.
then I said for a point, fuck it. I'm not even bothering with the rest of the series. 2 was peak. Organization 13 was the best thing to happen in this series, and they killed them off. I want ice cream now. I don't care. I'm stopping before Kingdom Hearts Super. I'm pulling out before they go Capu 2 on this. But you'll miss so much.
Super.
They just killed off my favorite characters, and Kairi did jack shit for 3 books. Hell, they fucking replaced her for 2 of them just because she was that fucking useless. I'm done. I'm out. I'm cashing my chips. I hit 21. I love KH 1 and 2. Fuck what they did to Kairi. Organization 13 was some of the best shit they wrote. I'm out. There. You got me to like Kingdom Hearts. You happy?
Wait till he learns Organization 13 is a major part of KH3.
And then, I read 3.8. I read 3.58. Like,
I mean, he loves his character too much.
Yeah. And I, like, genuinely, I literally said this. I actually always did want to get into Kingdom Hearts, but just, again, paint you a picture. And just, I want everyone to imagine this at home. It's the 2000s. You're a kid, growing up, anything nerdy, cartoonish, and or fun or lighthearted is considered not, quote-unquote, adults. And peer pressure's a bitch. Now, cut to now. What I had to suffer for, many of us, these motherfuckers are trying to suck up to people like me. Can you start to tell, maybe, just maybe, where my genuine fucking, like, aggression and disappointment for the fact that I avoided the series for so long came from?
Yeah, see, the thing, because this thing is, obviously, that's very realistic, but the thing is that when I was younger, I was so autistic that, obviously, and this is not just like a joke throwing it out there, right? I was also a Sonic fan. I didn't care.
Yeah.
You know, people made fun of me, and it literally didn't affect me, because I would laugh and be like, I wonder what they're saying, you know, and keep on going about what I'm doing, playing Sonic, playing Kingdom Hearts, and just absolutely adoring the series that I loved. It's a factor of myself I wish I could bring back, not caring what people thought, because as I got older and as I matured, and as I learned to cope with it, it started to creep in more and more, you know, of what does everybody think? So whereas yours was dealt with in the front of your life, mine's being dealt with, like, now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And some time passed, and that's when I decided, finally, you know what? I'm gonna pick up 358. I'm gonna leave this off, because I looked at, like, genuinely, I looked at, like, the cover art for 358. It has Sora with ice cream, or not Sora, Roxas with ice cream. I always get those two mixed up. Roxas with ice cream in hand. I'm like, okay, so this is a Roxas-centered story. All right, you know what? I want to read it. I'm gonna skip. I'm just gonna go to the actual points, because a lot of it is literally just, oh yeah, this is funny. This is funny. This is funny. This is funny. Enter Shion. Quote, nope, I still don't trust her. Kingdom Hearts girls so far are either pointless or wasted potential.
That's a stick.
Then, she wields a Keyblade and attacks Heartless. Okay, that's one thing she's done. And she's, like, happily and, like, Shion is just happy and bubbly and everything. I'm just like, I don't care how cute and cuddly you are still written by Nomura.
They really do make her so adorable.
Yep. And then a bunch of nobodies just draw on a comatose Roxas until, I guess, Shion basically just decides, you know what, I'm just gonna fuck with him. Just like, at this point, it's like, okay, the first time the Dust did it, alright? The second time, sure. The third and fourth time, Shion, you're just messing with him in a coma. Bitch, you're doing this on purpose.
I respect that.
Yeah. And then a bunch of Organization 13 members, like Axel, Roxas, and Shion, are sleeping under Kotetsu.
Cozy.
Then Moogles.
Eagles.
Moogles. Kupo even.
Ah, coupon.
Roxas and Shion bond over seashells, and it's just like, yeah, if you put it up to your ear, you can hear the ocean. I'm just like, this is the sound of stagnant air.
Rocks are so steak.
And more shit happens. Axel and Roxas are basically best friends now. Then they make a... I find this funny. They make a comment about, you know, only the ones who were a hindrance were sent to Castle Oblivion. Obviously, this was around Chain of Memories. And then Axel's just like, our numbers were cut in half. Then Syx says, at another chapter, seems the heart collection rates are down. I'm like, bitch, you cut your numbers in half.
What did you
I wonder
think
what.
was going to happen?
You sent half of your team to a castle on another mission.
Shion loses their Keyblade, looking the mirror dead in the fucking eyes. It's like you're approaching wasted potential girl here.
Potential woman.
Yeah, and then credit where it's due. I actually think for the series is that it was pretty clever. They decided, you know, because Shion can't use the Keyblade, what they were going to do is like, all right, so we would just meet the quota, like me and Shion would just meet the quota, and she could use my Keyblade. Axel thought it up and it was a good idea. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's actually pretty clever. And then Shion gets more involved with Axel and Roxas, and she becomes more closer to them and everything. I'm like, oh damn, like between her borrowing Roxas's Keyblade and them being like genuine, like a part of this whole trio, like group and everything of coworkers and everything, like damn, wish they did that for Kairi.
Yeah, we all do. But as you're growing more and more attached to this trio, Nomura just comes out of nowhere and hits you with the trauma hammer.
And then in starts the it's all Namine's fault. Shion can't use the Keyblade anymore. It's all Namine's fault.
So you're ruining one of my favorite characters? Better blame Nominee.
And then I just show a bunch of like panels of whatnot of them, like again, like I add to the whole thing of they're basically all just co-workers because they are literally just taking out Heartless and whatnot as a team and whatnot. And then afterwards, they're like, all right, let's go meet up with Axel, and they're just hanging out on the ledge eating ice cream. I'm just like, yo, dude, these are actual. Okay, I like anyone who basically wants to know at this point who doesn't get what Organization 13 is. Let me just explain it to you with a bit I have been holding on to this entire podcast.
Besides, do you realize that this is going to be your most intensive editing podcast episode to date?
Probably.
To show all of these episodes, all of these panels.
Probably. I at least have the pictures. And I'm just like, Our plans are finally within fruition. We shall use Sora, Roxas, and Shion to be able to take out as many Heartless, and then once all of the hearts rise into Kingdom Hearts, we shall finally become whole, and finally, we will no longer be nobodies. We will become complete. Off duty. So, you guys read the new One Piece chapter?
Okay, yeah, that's how it is.
Like, dude, oh my god, that new arc with like Alabasta and whatnot. Oh my god, that's so good. Oh right. You're not caught up with me. Oh my god, dude, read the manga. Oh my god, no spoilers. I guarantee you, no fillers too. You'll get back on track. That's like so good. Like, you need to catch up immediately. That's Organization 13, and yes, I literally did just have a can here this entire fucking time just for that bit.
Just to do that.
It was worth it. It was all worth it.
I mean, he could use a soundboard or anything, but he chose a real can.
Yep. Every single time I've cracked a can has been real. I am one for authenticity.
Oh, I am a method actor.
And then we're just gonna blaze through some of this more or less. Axel and not Axel, sorry, Roxas and Shion decide to run away. And I'm just like, I mean, like, oh, we could bring Axel too, and like, I mean, we could just slip right past him. I'm like, alright, I mean, like, look, Axel stole their clothes like it was nothing. I think these guys are just incompetent at their jobs when it's not heartless or dumb kids.
As long as it's not the mission, who cares?
And then, Roxas and Shion's were a sweet, tender moment. And I'm like, aww. So how do you fuck this up?
Oh, guess.
No, by all means, guess.
Finally. I get to, it's either Kyrie, Shion, like with Shion, it's either Kyrie or why wasn't this Kyrie? Because they show a moment where it's like, oh, well, Saïx is just, like, berating Shion and whatnot and everything. And Shion's just like, well, I'll show you who's good for nothing! I'm just like, Nomura, it's either Kyrie or why wasn't this Kyrie? And you're leaning more towards why wasn't this Kyrie. Also, Roxas plays with Shion Switch.
Yeah, I totally forgot that's in the manga. I forgot that was in the manga. That is not in the game, by the way.
They travel, like, Roxas travels to the Alice in Wonderland world, cosplays as a maid and death. They actually put him up in a guillotine.
Yeah.
Oh, Wonderland.
And I also say, technically speaking, this is the 4th time Sora has been, like, actually, like, trying to impose on trying to get laid.
Oh.
I think you're trying to tell us something here, Nomura.
Roxas and Shion basically have sex.
I mean, yeah.
She wakes up with bed hair with Roxas.
Yeah.
And here we go. So, by the end of the story, it's basically clear, like, so Shion at this point, basically said, like, yeah, she's just kind of a doll that was given the ability to wield the Keyblade and whatnot. And she was basically, it was either, like, let's make her the most powerful Keyblade wielder, or let's make Roxas, one or the other. It's basically a gamble. That's kind of what it is. And also at this point, I was like, you know what? I kind of wanted to look up if anyone made, like, Sonic X Kingdom Hearts, like, fan art and whatnot. Because I was, like, curious, like, hey, did people make, like, Knuckles, Sonic, and Amy as Axel, Roxas, and Shion and whatnot? Nobody has. But anyway,
it's still like, feels like such an easy thing.
Yeah, I feel like it would be. Anyway, Shion reveals her face to be Sora, and literally I post the fucking flash clip of, like, him unveiling his face, and just like, I have no idea who this is.
Yeah, she said it's for Roxas as you never met Sora.
I'm like,
who is this?
And I go off saying, this is all Namine's fault. Namine shouldn't even exist. Bitch, you fucked with everyone just to get a boyfriend. Fuck you. And literally, at the end of 2 when I read it, Namine was the one with Roxas. And I'm like, no! After reading it, no! That shouldn't have been the... Roxas,
yeah, that gets...
Axel, and Shion should have been at the end of 2.
Yeah, that gets, that kind of gets changed later, where for some reason, Riku ends up being Namine's love interest. I forget how that happens, but that does happen, and Roxas ends back up, like, in the, Shion Axel camp, so...
Yeah, and then I literally end it with 2 things. I say, one is, you gaslit everyone to nominate, you gaslit everyone to thinking you and Roxas were an item, and in turn she's a parallel Kairi. So yeah, Kairi is everything that's wrong with the Kingdom Hearts series. And Axel, Shion, and Roxas deserved fucking better.
Absolutely.
Oh,
That's what everybody says.
That is unanimous among the community.
Yeah. And the second thing is, again, I hate both of you. I fucking hate y'all. This series is amazing, but still, why couldn't Kairi be a protagonist?
But yeah, the thing is that you're not gonna be shocked to find out that so many people prefer Roxas over Sora as a protagonist.
I don't doubt it, because, like, look, Sora has a cool design, especially with later games, but it's just, like, he's not really all that interesting of a character.
He's very, like, put it this way, he's very Goku-coded, you know? Like, yeah, I guess he's cool, but...
I would argue he is, like... Honestly, with the amount of times Nomura writes him getting pussy, I would argue that he's Kirito-coded. Where it's just like...
You think he's Kirito? You think he's Kirito?
Basically.
I think he has too much. I think he has too much childlike wonder to be Kirito, you know?
You know, that's fair.
But also, he's the good guy, and good guys are supposed to be right.
Here's the thing, right? Here's how you can divide these into things, right? Sora is a Disney RPG protagonist. Roxas is a Final Fantasy RPG protagonist.
Yeah, 100%. Also, I did make the note that after I read 2, I was like, dude, Sora should have just gotten Roxas' Keyblade. Like, look,
yeah,
that Keyblade that he's stuck with is fucking basic as shit. Like, okay, Mickey, it looks fine on him. It looks fine on Mickey. But, dude, like, Roxas' Keyblade looks so much better, especially considering Kairi and Riku all have their own versions of Keyblades.
Well, the interesting thing about the Oathkeeper and Oblivion, right, is that it is tied to Sora, technically, but, the Oblivion is Axel, the Oathkeeper is Shion. Or you could flip-flop those and reverse them. But yeah, it's, Shion mainly is labeled as Oathkeeper because of the seashell thing, so... Because that is the keychain on the end of Oathkeeper is a seashell.
With the keychain on Oblivion being the crown, I believe. A black crown.
I'm just like, I'm just thinking about this, and I'm like, you know what would have been kind of cool? Is if you had, like, a fusion of the Keyblade Sora has with the Keyblade Roxas has. That would have been kind of cool.
What?
That's kind of the ultimate weapon from Cave 1. Which that's not canon, by the way.
It's not. What's funny is, in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, after the Roxas fight, because you could actually fight Roxas in that version,
mm-hmm.
When you do beat him, you do get a keychain that's called 2 Become 1.
It looks like, it kind of looks, let me post a picture real quick, it's easier to explain that way.
Okay.
Yeah, but it is a union of light and dark, or of Roxas accepting Sora.
Yeah, Roxas accepting Sora, and Sora accepting Roxas. It's actually a really cool Keyblade. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites, but it's really cool.
Okay.
It also has an interesting ability to it, but that's another thing.
That's when we get into the games.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've held off on this enough. Sometime after I did all of this, I decided, you know what I want to do? Like, okay, that's really cool. You know what I want to do? Because we know that Jellopocalypse is just kind of a petty, whiny bitch of a person when it comes to the fiction he discusses. Because, like, back in the day, and I know I'm not alone on this, me and a lot of other people thought that, oh, he's obviously making these videos as just haha funny jokes, like, yeah, okay, we can, like, the fandoms and whatnot, we can take a joke and everything. Until he really started to go on the note of, like, no, this is actually more along the lines of what I genuinely think and everything. And he's just hiding what he actually, like, that idea with the, oh, well, you just can't take criticism. You just can't deal with parody or satire. And then he decided to make that fucking One Piece video. And everybody collectively was like, wow, you are, like, even as a fucking joke, you were so fucking wrong in so many ways. So, what I decided to do with that knowledge now is, I want to watch the So This Is Basically Kingdom Hearts video with, like, a better understanding of, like, what kind of person he is, and better understanding of the series as well as, like, you know, adding in genuine criticism. And yeah, a lot of the stuff was just either wrong, was either, like, it was, like, just, you know, it was either wrong or just inaccurate, or, like, there's not really a point here to be made as much as it is just, like, everyone has kind of said this shit, and so on. It was, like, I was looking at it, I was like, wow, yeah, I just, like, I was just kind of taken aback by it and everything. Like, I mean, like, legitimately, he made a comment about Axel, Roxas, and Shion about how, like, oh yeah, they're good friends. They eat ice cream and they hang out. Good friends. No one is being coerced. And I'm like, yeah, no, they absolutely are good friends. Like, there really is no
I don't know
coercion.
how you... Yeah, I don't know how you go through all of 358 and then you feel like, they're not friends, unless you're not paying attention, unless you didn't watch or play the game, right?
Like,
Unless you didn't read the manga either.
the only bit of, like, you know, coercion or anything along those lines is, like, their bosses want Roxas and Shion to hunt down Heartless. And again, they do that, but afterwards, it's just like they just hang out and just talk to each other. They're all really good friends.
While I don't have any, like, actual vitriolic feelings for him, I feel like his video was extremely unfair and reductive to the series. And that's not me saying you can't make fun of the series, right? Obviously not.
Yeah, just look at Just a Pancake channel.
Hell,
just felt like, you know.
Literally, the video I was talking about earlier with the fucking, someone was making a satire of, like, Lily Orchard, with Kingdom Hearts is garbage and here's why video. It's just completely repairatory. It's like, yeah, that's absolutely a fucking joke in and of itself.
See, like, and that's okay, right? Because obviously, you can tell. It's just, you know, it felt so, I don't know what the word is. It's just, you could tell that this wasn't coming from a place of, I actually like this series. I'm gonna poke some fun at it, right? Or,
yeah,
hey,
like,
this is kind of funny.
Yeah, it's like, there was like one point I think I was like, okay, you know, you make something valid here, where it was like the whole, people ship Sora and Riku together, and then followed by a comment of, well, it's all nostalgia blindness.
Blindness.
And you fucked it up. Like, you had a funny joke there, and you fucked it up. And it was just like, we watched a couple of other videos too. Like, we watched some videos, and, like, legitimately, there were a couple times where I said, now see, I actually thought that was funny. But because it was him,
Yeah,
Yeah, because it was him. It
It
felt, yeah, it felt
like he
really,
meant it.
yeah.
because it's like, it's the thing of, is that no series is above being joked about or taken a piss out of, right?
Yeah,
Obviously.
No.
And like genuinely, it cuts back to the whole thing of like the One Piece thing, because it's like, even though Kingdom Hearts is genuinely a lot of the series he tackled with this, so this is basically a series, are like popular stories and popular franchises. Yes, and even Kingdom
But
Hearts
they're all
has
kind of
reached-
niche.
Yeah, even Kingdom Hearts has reached pop culture status, but similar to something like fucking Fire Emblem, fucking Ruby and everything, even fucking
Right.
Genshin Impact. These were either jokes that people have been making at the expense of the series and franchise and everything and just going along with it, or by all means it's just like people just were not playing these series or just not really interested in these series, and they were just going, that's kind of funny. The One Piece video, though, it was more than just, a niche series. No, this was a series, like, just about everybody my age and older have really been, like, they've been getting into and they've been enjoying. They have really, like, it's been very accessible because, one, it's not a game. It's not a game that you have to pay money for. It's an anime series you can just watch relatively easily. So, and even a manga series you can read fairly easily. So it's very accessible. So generally, so many people have access to One Piece. So why he got so much shit finally about it and everything, it's just like, it's clear because you went after something like everybody relatively like loved and collectively like really enjoyed. And One Piece does have moments where you can genuinely criticize it. Like, for instance, the amount of times they make callbacks to previous chapters in case you weren't like paying attention and everything is like, it's insane at this point. There's a criticism there to be made, but so much of his points came off as genuinely, like, really fucking wrong, incorrect, or even borderline disgusting with his remarks around Oda. Hell, regarding the Kingdom Hearts video, he called Tetsuya Nomura a monkey.
Yeah. It's just like, I get it. You probably mean that as, the story feels so incoherent or whatever, but it felt really, I don't know, it felt xenophobic. It kind of felt sort of
spiteful.
racist. Yeah.
Like, again, I've been criticizing, since I've picked up the manga, Nomura's writing on women. But, like, a monkey? Like, iconic and big time writer for Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts, Tetsuya Nomura, you call him a monkey?
Yeah, it felt, that's the thing, is it felt really, I think the thing is, right, is that the entire video feels mean-spirited,
Yeah,
looking back on it now.
I think I don't remember where I saw it, but someone made a comment where it's like, a lot of these jokes and whatnot, I've seen on insert Reddit thread here where they make nothing but these jokes. So if anything, I feel like Jellopocalypse probably visits or frequents that thread and just writes down those jokes and everything and then just puts it in a video, which I don't even know if that's true, but if that is, it's just like, really?
Yeah. And also to go back, I know we need to probably wrap things up, right? It's like an hour 40 in now.
I don't know, like, look, dude,
But
I have been talking this entire time about Kingdom Hearts if you guys just want to take the reins.
No, I pretty much said everything I want to say until, 10 minutes after we wrap, and now I'm like, I just remembered 10 topics I want to talk about.
Arashi,
It
this isn't
happens
Nomura, you
every
get a chance to be involved in this too.
It happens every time, though, that we wrap, like, a video we're doing together, and I'm like, oh, crap, I remember. I have, like, 10 things I wanted to say.
I just remembered 100 other topics. But
Yeah.
the stuff I want to get into if we ever decide to do a part 2 of Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Then that's when I can probably get into things.
Do you want to
Well,
say anything
yeah.
about what we've talked about?
I'm just a scarecrow.
No, I'm just a scarecrow. It's like, I feel like what I did. Anything I probably would have said, Smug already said, so I'm good.
My
God,
bad.
you really are the Kyrie in this conversation, aren't you?
Please don't wish that evil upon me.
Then get involved!
Am I the Shion or am I the nominee?
You don't have memory powers, do you?
That depends.
Anyway.
You're the Riku.
I'm the Riku? Okay, cool. Apparently I speak.
You have white face?
I have a smell about me. The stench
Smug is
of
black?
darkness. Oh. I don't know why if I didn't tell you, probably you would think that was...
But to be fair though. But yeah, honestly, no, I have generally not been of good use to this conversation. Hey, just like Kyrie.
see, it all plays into...
It all plays into
full circle, baby.
But yeah, if we ever decide to do a part 2 of Kingdom Hearts, I'll try to get more involved.
Yeah.
Gosh, he just literally, this man literally just stayed dead silent the entire call. Let me and Sozo talk the entire time.
But I did try to bring up some points.
How about you try bringing them up
shit.
now?
How about you do it now? Do it now.
How about you do it now, you fucking coward?
Girl, you can, like, there's still so much stuff to talk about, though.
Let's see.
Like, dude, I was talking about the manga, the story.
Yeah,
here.
you were talking about.
Yeah, like you have like at least 4 games here you could talk about.
Yeah, I brought up the. To be fair, okay, in all fairness, the final mix edition of like I want to say of a. Yeah, it was either it was both like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 final mix. Did add like a bunch of additional stuff to help make the story a little bit more cohesive.
Yeah, do you want to talk about the big part of Kingdom Hearts 2?
Which one? There's like plenty of them.
The part that got added for final mix that gives people nightmares.
Oh god, why did they add that? Okay, all right, so buckle up. This one is just ridiculous.
Because this will be important for the future, by the way.
Because trust me, I gotta make sure I'm looking at this right. So it was okay for Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. It was after a certain point in a Hollow Bastion, like mid game, I believe, where they just added this extra cutscene of it was Xemnas going into the secret area within the castle to look at a suit of armor, even going so far as to compliment it about, it's been a long time, my friend, old friend. Now, what I just told you, what I just explained, took about, what, 5-10 seconds, ignoring my stammers? You want to know how long this scene took? It took 7 minutes. 7 minutes.
This thing walked down almost the entire staircase and just complete
The entire
silence.
staircase. The entire staircase.
I'll pull up the video right now, and you can see. Well, you can skip through it, but still.
I think it was 7 to 11 minutes of Xemnas just walking downstairs, opening a door, walking down the jailhouse, and until he finally got to the throne. But yeah, it's like, did you need like 11 minutes for that, Nomura?
Where's that? There it is. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Smug's pulling it up in server in the chat.
I'll watch it.
Here, I'll just share my screen so I don't have to bother you guys with like. Oh wait, nobody else will be able to see that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send that to you later, Sozo.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's also, but aside from that.
Okay, that was the prelude to what he actually probably needs to say.
Yeah, but there was also extra scenes like, let's see. It was organization members talking about random, seemingly random things that wouldn't come into play until like later in the series. But the biggest one, before you get to become one, it was at the after the fight with Roxas. It shows a flashback of Axel and that one flashback of Axel and Roxas having their final goodbye. Now it's Kingdom Hearts 2 is just really Roxas' worst summer vacation ever. If you think about it.
Also, do you want to address the super boss in Kingdom Hearts 2?
Oh, you mean the one that everybody has PTSD over?
Yeah, the guy that literally... Okay, so Kingdom Hearts Final Mix super bosses usually are like a prelude to the next game, right? And I know I'm just randomly stealing another topic from Arashi to talk about.
Alright, I'll take over. But yeah, like Smug said, Kingdom Hearts Final Mix would usually have a super boss that would have prelude to the next game. So for Kingdom Hearts 1, it was Xemnas, or as we knew him at the time, the unknown figure. What's crazy is when Kingdom Hearts 2 does a bit of a scene like this. Originally, the original one, it was showing Sora's defragmenting memories near the finale of the game, of the prologue. It showed the end of the world, and then one scene where you see Sora fighting a guy in a black cloak in Hollow Bastion. What's crazy is we got the original Kingdom Hearts for America, not Final Mix, at that time of release. So that was like, what the fuck is? It wasn't until like recently in the later years that we got Final Mix in the 1.5 collection that we would later see that fight and that scene in Kingdom Hearts 1. So it was just a whole weird thing that would later be cleared up.
Oh, space really not giving to the fucking toy.
Yes, you wonder why I'm just. And for Kingdom Hearts 2, there was for secret boss for Final Mix was a suit of armor that would give players of Japan and later America PTSD. And you want to know where where they put that particular secret boss? Disney Castle.
I'm not going to tell you anything about it, right? But the name of the name of the boss you fight is literally called Lingering Will.
It's like, what? Who is this suit of armor? Why are we fighting in this grand old arena? Why is he pushing why is he sending me to the game over screen 50 fucking times in a row? Who the fuck is Xehanort?
Yeah, he had like 21 health bars, and that's not a joke.
21 health bars, super armor out the ass, and all the invincibility frames. You thought he was the main character.
He was.
Hey, you want to know more about him?
Yeah, that's the bark by sleep thing.
Which would later be on the PlayStation, the PSP.
Oh yeah, do you want to get into that real quick? So,
single game. It was if main games would be on the PS2, later PS3. It was either spin-offs that weren't really spin-offs. Would either be on, like we said with Train of Memories, the Game Boy Advance or the DS. In Birth by Sleep's case, it would be in the PlayStation Portable.
Yeah. So you have Kingdom Hearts 1, PS2, Chain of Memories, Game Boy Advance, right? Then you have Kingdom Hearts 2, and then you have Birth by Sleep, PlayStation Portable, 358 days, Nintendo DS. Then you have Recoded, which wasn't really important. The issue is you can't skip any of these games, or you won't know what's going on.
Well, you could probably skip Recoded.
You know you can skip Recoded, definitely, but you can't skip days. You can't skip birth.
And you can't skip.
This is where I will interject with pretty much, that has been the biggest, overall, kind of criticism and barrier regarding newcomers to Kingdom Hearts is that I have to play all of these fucking games, really. And if you've heard me talking this entire time up to now and whatnot, you should already know, like, look, just read Kingdom Hearts, the manga, and then if you feel so inclined, like, the only game at that point you would have to play is Birth by Sleep.
Yeah. The only reason you have to, I would still recommend people play 2, because I think 2 would, like, it has, like, aged really well.
Oh, and, since I'm just going to assume a lot of y'all made it this far, I will let y'all in on a little secret. The reason why 2 is soft lock for me was because I played Project Nobody May Cry.
Do you still have an image of the T-pose?
This is why we don't get on skateboards anymore.
I could probably like boot it up if I so desire.
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, but yeah. Like,
by the way, the PC version does work on Steam a lot better. So
okay.
When I get the chance, I'll just send you the PC version.
All right, but yeah, I played it on the PS2 version, and for the most part, it was working all right. And then they were like, "Yeah, you have to enable cheats and add in this particular file." I did that, and then the game really fucking soft locked me.
It was really unhappy then.
Yeah, and then I was just making the joke of like, so Kingdom Hearts 2, huh?
That's why people like this game.
Yeah, that's pretty much when I decided to stick with the manga, honestly.
Yeah. But yeah, I would absolutely say that the game, even Kingdom Hearts 1, even if you're just playing vanilla 1, like not vanilla PS2 1, vanilla like 1.5, even if you're just playing them on like console, I still think they're all worth playing. 1, 2, and Birth by Sleep are really fun. Look, Chain of Memories is an acquired taste, right? Because they did remake it for the PS2. They did remake it for the PS2, and it does a little bit better than the Game Boy version. Question mark?
It's hit or miss.
Right, it depends. Yeah, it depends on how much you like the card and the deck building element, right? Mixed with a real-time action RPG. The thing that if people are like, well, I don't really want to do that, then I would probably tell them, okay, like, either go watch the cutscenes for Chain of Memories, and then read the manga, or read the manga, and then if you're still curious, watch the cutscenes. But you're probably going to get more out of reading the manga, because the cutscenes are just part of a game. It has to be a game still.
Yeah. It's like, but yeah, Birth by Sleep is would technically be considered a prequel to everything, even like, well, not everything, because there's still all.
Oh no, that's the movie we're watching later, by the way.
Oh god. But yeah, well, to be more specific, Birth by Sleep is the prequel to 1. There we go.
So you're saying I should start with Fate Zero? Well,
no.
No.
I thought this was the short version. This is the short version.
If I went back and been like, okay, here's the chronological order of these games, nothing's going to make sense.
Just
even though you're starting at the beginning, yeah.
It's just an ever-changing infinite Romulus.
Also, like, we are getting pretty close. Before we even bother to leave, I just want to say, considering that I made people spend almost 2 hours and whatnot, like, damn near, like, not just listening to me go off about the manga, but also having to listen to me and the rest of us talk about fucking Jellopocalypse and whatnot, I'm gonna recommend people watch a video if you, like, genuinely, like, want to hear somebody genuinely, like, actually talk about Kingdom Hearts in a, like, good light, but also with some criticism. It's a video called Kingdom Hearts Makes No Sense by Bisley Channel. It is a very good video on Kingdom Hearts 1.
Oh yeah, can I confirm? And if you do find yourselves curious about more or are invested in this, do get invested in the series, I do recommend a channel by the name of HMK. I don't know.
he's so good about it. He does like the lore videos and the breakdowns and like analysis, all of this stuff that I literally cannot actually take the time to research. It's so interesting. Like theories and everything.
Yeah, theories, lore breakdowns, and even playthroughs if you can't find yourself playing the games themselves.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think this is one of the longer podcast episodes because I did warn Sozo. I was like, okay, so you realize when we start this is not just going to be like an hour or an hour and a half. This is going to be 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours at best, and if possible, more than one podcast.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah,
that.
because
I know
there's still a mountain of stuff I have not talked about.
Truth be told, I want to actually get more people involved on this and make it longer.
Right.
Like
Right.
I
What's-
wanted to invite Obsidian because he is a fan of Kingdom Hearts. He had to work. Marie, for some reason, didn't bother to ask joining.
Well, you know
I
what
think
we gotta
he'd
do.
get a very interesting insight if Akeem joined because he's also like a super fan.
I actually, no joke, I actually messaged him. But the first thing I said was, so, I'm kind of a Kingdom Hearts fan now. It's like, let me guess, Snapcube? No, actually.
No, actually, Maya.
I asked him, like, hey, I'm getting an episode for a podcast recording and whatnot for Kingdom Hearts this Wednesday and whatnot. Do you want to be a part of that? And I'm like, and he said, probably not because work and whatnot is giving me hell. I just told him, all right, well, after this episode airs and whatnot, I will send you a link. So, hey, I mean, next time, if
It's just make sure to tell him that we don't kind of go into depth. We kind of just hit surface notes.
Yeah, we just kind of hit surface notes. Also, it's not Minae's fault.
Also, it's all Nominae's fault. Hashtag blame nominee. Get it trending.
And it's already trending.
Immediately. It's already trending.
I will say, though,
Hashtag sell games.
when I'm more caught up with Kingdom Hearts and everything, I can definitely, like, try to see if Hakeem wants to swing by the server and actually join one of these conversations.
Oh yeah, because I guarantee you, right? If the trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4 drops at the Video Game Awards this year, you're probably actually going to be very interested in it, but you're also probably going to be getting somewhat spoiled because you're like, what the heck is happening?
Like, who the hell is that?
But the good
Elsa's
thing about
Frozen. That's pretty cool.
yeah, I'm gonna say the good thing about Kingdom
Aqua
Hearts
got Norden!
yeah.
Aqua got
Aqua
Norden!
got
Norden!
Yeah.
Aqua got Norden!
We
That
had
sounds
it
so
in
much-
my-
I want her to step on me. That is definitely.
Step on me.
Definitely appropriate. Hey, it's the snowman from Frozen.
He's a-
It's pretty much the good thing about Kingdom Hearts 4 though is that they said that it's a pretty much a sort of a story reset for a new saga. Not a complete like reboot, right? But it's like, okay, everybody can jump into this one without needing knowledge of the past games.
I
Right?
mean, that's kind of fitting considering that we went from the 2000s after 2 to 2019 for 3.
Yeah, that's the good thing about 4 is that it's pretty much gonna be like a new series, not a new series, but you know, a new story, a new storyline, a new saga, and pretty much gonna be easier for newer fans to jump in. Like so. That's why I offered to buy That's why I offered to buy Kingdom Hearts 4 for you because I was like, this could be your jumping on point, yeah, for the games.
Ah, thanks. I'll
So
stick to
since
my
what?
manga with prostitutes and Roxas saying shit.
Well, I'll just wait for the Kingdom Hearts 4 manga.
Yeah, just wait for the more manga like a normal
Laughter
people.
stops. Because I'm really about to wait for it.
It's a nice joke, though. Who's joking?
Oh God, you're serious.
Yeah, real funny, Sozo. Oh God, you're serious.
Uh,
uh,
well,
I-
I mean, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say if and when you do get into birth by sleep, and just hear
Bird
the
by
word
sleep.
birth by
spleen?
spleen, yes, birth by sleep. if you ever do get into birth by sleep, and I just see the words, "Who the fuck do you look like Sora?" I will know that it's a good day.
Anyway, not. But anyway, that's another discussion.
For another day.
Well, yeah, pretty much. We've like hit all, like, obviously these are still like some jokes, right? We're still throwing jokes around,
Yeah, throwing jokes
but we've
around.
also we haven't really like dug into like deep stuff. We've just been having fun talking about it, be like, hey, I like this thing. This is cool. This was funny. You know, this was more of a podcast for like the manga with some game stuff sprinkled in and like dedicated one thing, you know, which is fine.
Yeah.
We wanted different perspectives.
That's too
And we
long
got
of a title. I'm just gonna call it Kingdom Hearts.
Well, I mean, we can just say it's an isekai, and that explains why the title's so long.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna name it Kingdom Hearts, the manga and the games and some other side note content stuff that we also talk about regarding Kingdom Hearts and whatnot.
That time I was in a Discord call talking about Kingdom Hearts, the manga, and the video game and other stuff. I was transported into another world.
Where I was chosen
No,
by
I
an elder
clickbait. Buy a rich
wallet.
wallet. We have one brain cell, I swear.
Yes, we do, ain't it great? but no, it's Kingdom Hearts. When you can get into it, is a good series, despite all the issues that it does have. And I'm glad that we can at least get one other person into it.
Yeah, the last thing I do want to say is that I do hate the misconception that, oh, Kingdom Hearts makes no sense. Oh, you know what I mean? When people say that, like, genuinely, as a takedown of it, it's like, oh, it's so confusing, and I don't get anything. I was like, well, you what if you pay attention? Because they literally spell stuff out for you.
But that takes effort. I don't want to pay attention.
It doesn't even take effort, though.
It really doesn't.
It's Kingdom Hearts is the difference between complex and confusing, right? Kingdom Hearts story is complex. It's not confusing. Confusing is Metal Gear Solid.
Got him. No, confusing is near.
No, right, you're right. Anything by Yoko Taro.
Got him.
That's
confusing. Is
confusing.
Black Rock Shooter.
Okay. Well, so is it still a video game, or is it? How do I get into this? How do I get into this Black Rock Shooter, Sozo?
It's complicated.
How do I get into this? Tell me, show me on that.
Well,
Show me on this.
do you want the long version or the short version?
Oh Lord, we're gonna be here for another 2 hours.
Yeah. But yeah.
All right. I think that's just about like everything we can talk about right now without going on for another 3 hours and actually getting into deeper topics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that.
So the short version is it's all Nomina's fault.
Oh, what now?
What?
I said the short version is it's all Nomina's fault.
There it is.
Oh yeah, it absolutely is. Short version is Kyrie is everything wrong with the Kingdom Hearts series.
I live in Kingdom Hearts series.
Unless your name is Shion, in which case you're perfectly fine, you little angel, you.
Let's say Shion, in which case you should have been what Kyrie should have been.
Oh gosh, say it. Say goodnight to the nice people. Nice.
Nice.
Rhymes with ice. Cream.
Oh god.
Insert game
Popsicles.
theory reference for how this ties into Kingdom Hearts 5.
Popsicle is an American thing. They call it ice cream.
Whatever.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, why do I have idea? Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I have no idea how to end this. The host just keeps like going dial tone on me. Okay.
To mark this message as urgent, press 11.
There is no 11, you. Alright.
Yeah, well, I think
Alright.
we really should go, though.
Yeah.
Alright, thank y'all so much for joining me, and I gotta stay tuned for... I don't know. Shot in the dark, how long do you think the Kingdom Hearts 4-way is gonna be? 2027?
Oh boy. It's probably going to be at earliest 2027 because they're focusing on Final Fantasy VII Remake right now. They want to release Part 3 first.
Yeah, so 20 early
Also, there's
2027, late 2028.
Also, there's really no confirmation on what's going on with that whole Heavenly Joel Osment thing.
Yeah, so join us in 2030 when we talk about Kingdom Hearts, the Part 2. Actually, it's 2025. Join us in 2044 when we finally discuss Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Anyway.
But until such time.
Okay, girl.
Well, yeah, thank y'all so much for joining us and everything. And always remember, everything is Namine's fault. And Nomura can't write women unless they're guys. Bye-bye now!